So I'm going to give you a tour around the campsite. We've stayed here for a couple of nights now, so I sort of got the lay of the land. I'll show you around. So that's the sign at the start of the road. This is the turning. Come on down here. So coming down to this sign here, just on the left, which directs you to wherever you've booked. There's different varieties of places you can stay here. You can actually camp, you can bring a van, or you can hire a bell tent or a yurt. And then there's their own farmhouse over there, and you can rent a shepherd's hut. There's also a couple of cottages you can rent to the right. So I'm going to turn left here and first of all show you the little outdoor play area they've got here, and then take you on to where you can set up a tent, get an electric point for a van if you want to, or a caravan. So just here there's a little gate, and as you can see, play area closed at closed at 7 p.m, opens at 9 a.m. So this is a lovely little adventure play area. You've got your little crawl through tunnel there. I'm going to bring you around here. You've got one swing, an amazing looking like fort to climb up into, and then a boat here again, something to climb into. I'll come and show you around. There we go. Pretend to be a pirate for the day with a slide at the end. So having just come out of the little play area, on our right we've got some electric points where you can hook up a van, and then you've actually got caravans to left there. So there you go, there's the van point. And as we carry on forward, we come to the camping field. What I really love about this place is there's lots of animals as well that you're allowed to just go and have a look at. Around here, so you can do your basic camping, no electric points, or there is an electric point at the end of this field here, which I'll show you now. Just coming a bit nearer to the campsite now. So it's quite a big area. It's got 3 bell tents here. There's your electric point over there. So obviously you have to bring your own cable to hook up, but you can hook it up to a tent, use electricity, or you can hire one of these 3 bell tents, which this bell tent's big enough to fit in a double bed, little bedside table, and there's no more. And then there's a kitchen. These particular ones don't have electricity to them. I'll show you the kitchen area. Coming back out of the camping area, you may have seen when I first walked in, there is actually a little football pitch just to my right. So there's a gap in the fence and a goal post just in the distance there. So I'm going to turn around and show you where the facilities are. So campsite to my left. Obviously it's all signposted, so it's quite easy to find. Toilets and showers. And again, on here, another sign showing you toilets and showers to the left. Along this little path. Before we actually reach the toilets, I'll show you what else there is. Just here to my right, there's a little social area. The kitchen's not actually used, it's just an area. And you've got a sofa, Connect 4, little pool table, more tables, seating area, big sofas, big long table if you want to get together. Yeah, and people did use this pool table, so it seems to work. Coming all the way back around again, and still not quite made it to the toilets, but before there I will show you this area here to my left. You've got your washing up sinks, so 3 sinks there, and on this side you've got a microwave, toaster, kettle, and if you do hire a bell tent, you actually able to use one of these fridges here, obviously, according to the number, bell tent or yurt that you're staying in. And so if I spin you back around again, through this little gap here, we have the toilets. So men's and women's are in here, plus showers. There's the women's. I'll just give you a quick glance around. There's actually a hairdryer hanging up there. Lots of toilet roll. Got a baby change station there. And 3 very nice cubicles. Lovely and clean. Take you through here, shower area. You have to pay for a shower, but it's only £1. Nice big cubicles. So you're not going to feel squashed in. You'll go large cubicle. There's your shower. I'll keep turning around. You put your £1 in that box. Coming back out of the toilets and showers now. These are the first animals you see. Here we have 2 llamas. So as I come away from the llamas, I've got that little area here to my left, and I'm going to carry on and show you around here. Over here are a couple of cottages you could rent, where you can see more animals. The owner's house is also up here. Past this cottage that you can rent, through this gate, which you're only allowed through at certain times. There's yet more animals up here to see. So having come through that gate, we can see a donkey. A couple of horses over there. Coming up to this area again, because it's early, they're not all out. But there were a couple of mountain goats that were sat on that platform yesterday. And over here, we've got a pigeon coop. So there you go, pigeons in there. Look like racing pigeons. Some in that coop there and some up here. And again, there were more animals here in the daytime. So having come back through that gate, go back past this cottage, and we're going to head on down there, and I'll show you the gypsy caravan, which is an absolutely stunning 17th century gypsy caravan that you can also rent. So if you do rent the gypsy caravan, just where this red car is, that's where you have to park. And then you come through the gate at the side. To our left actually is the back of the shepherd's hut, which I'll show you when we get around the front. So a nice little area here, secluded from the rest of the campers. So if that's what you want, this is a great spot for that. So we've got the gypsy caravan to the right, and then in that shed is another kitchen, but this one's an electric kitchen. Or as I say, with the bell tents, there's no electricity, but this one has electricity. And you have a fire pit out the front, which you do with all of the bell tents in the main camping site. So turning around, shepherd's hut here. And you're facing this lovely big field, again with some nice animals. Got a llama there as well, a black one. Shetland ponies. I assume he's like a Shire horse here. Look at that, beautiful. And I'll turn around, show you the front of the gypsy caravan. And then again, your kitchen area there. So yeah, lovely secluded area. And the cat. So I hope that little tour around this caravan site was useful. We've loved it, to be honest. You can do every variety camping here. Doesn't matter whether you come in a van, a tent, whether you want an electric point or not. You've got it here, or you can hire yourself, obviously, a 17th century gypsy caravan. Amazing. Look at these 2 llamas chewing away under the morning sun. Please like, subscribe, make every day count. Bye.